just want to do a quick quack. Want to quack.
I call you, you could call yourself a duck. I call you more like a...
Like a what?
Rhymes with duck.
Anyway, wanted to check in here quick. We've got some snow headed our way this week. Interested to see if you guys want to see another snow removal video or not, if you found it interesting or boring. If you do want to see another one, please smash that like button. That'll let me know if you want to see that kind of content, and I'll keep making it. If not, not a big deal. Obviously in Pennsylvania, when it starts to snow, and the fact that we have to work when it snows kind of makes it tough for us to post during those few weeks in PA where we actually get a winner. What are you doing?
I put the exhaust on, now I don't like it. I'm gonna tear it all off. What are you doing?
Why don't you like it?
Because when you look at the side of the car, it looks like there's a straight pipe running down the side of the car, underneath the car, about 6 or 8 inches.
But there is.
Yeah, I don't like it. I came up with this idea. So this is the idea. Now, it's all going to be in this chrome style pipe, right? Mm-hmm. But this is going to be here. And then we're going to go back this way. And then it's going to go back this way. So it's going to be less straight, if you will. So this is going to go...
So you're actually talking about the direction pipe.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a straight pipe, which most people refer to.
The straight pipes that are on it, with the deal that's on it, I don't like it. I think that it would look better more like this. It's not going to be that style. It's going to look more like that coming out of the header.
You know, people actually like fabricate.
Yeah, well, that's what this is going to be. So I'm going to fabricate this way, but we're just going to, you know, and
section it.
Section it, yeah. That's
take it to an exhaust shop.
I am an exhaust shop. We're going to do it here.
What do you mean? You're just buying random pieces and trying to make it work.
No, dude, this isn't random pieces. This is all mirrored stainless. You can't get this at an exhaust shop. They're not going to do mirrored stainless for you. I have a welder.
So you're going to weld it?
No, I have a welder, person welder.
Oh.
I also have a welder.
Are you talking about meatball?
First time around, yeah, meatball. So this is what we did first time around. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this to come off the header and go back in towards the center of the car. And then
but you're still going to see
come
that.
Out here, and then come back out here and come back out here.
You don't think you're going to see? You're going to have to.
So it's going to elbow here. And then this section, this thing here, is going to be in here, so you don't see it from the outside of the car, from looking on the side of the car.
Gotcha.
Is that being too picky, or would you just leave it the way it is? You would leave it the way it is, but that's not the way to do it.
I didn't say I was going to leave it the way it is. I think it looks a little odd too. Dude, why don't you just do open headers and call it done?
So these are going to be setting like that, on that angle right there, so that the tip of this will be right here. So this tip will be right on this edge, and that'll start the exhaust. We'll start this way and work our way backwards towards the headers.
Sweet.
Right?
Do you have everything you need to do it?
Working on it. I got boxes and receipts.
You're not putting mufflers on it, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it loud.
Yeah. Well, this one's rude. We want it to be rude.
It kind of makes it tough for Cars and Coffee though. Are you pushing this out of the garage and turn for Cars and Coffee?
I should. I just fire it up. That's 7 in the morning on a Sunday. I saw the for sale signs in the neighborhood.
No, I was going to tell you that. I was like, either you're getting old and your neighborhood's turning over, or you're scaring all your neighbors away, or both.
I've been working on it for a few years. I wouldn't want to live next to me.
Yeah, no, we used to think it was a neighbor's issue, and then we realized after the second or third neighbor moved in that it was probably you.
Yeah, it might be.
So thanks guys for checking in. Obviously it's a short video this week. We wanted to get you something, give you an update on what we're working on. Obviously it looks like we're heading into a rough 2 weeks winter wise. We'll still get you some content, may get the 5-ton out, maybe the FJ Cruiser. I know that a lot of people want to see some Jeep action, but the FJ is the closest thing we got.
And the only thing I can say is the Toyota is the king. Everything else is not a close second.
Anyway, guys, so maybe we'll get you guys some off-road type content. Obviously, yesterday I think it was, we had some fun with Street Speed and the TRX. We're hoping to get that thing out and do a tug of war with the 5-ton. That should just be fun to do in general. Obviously, Mike is having a great time with that truck and wants to do some crazy stuff with it. So other than setting it on fire and jumping it, what other crazy stuff could you do other than strap it to an Army truck and see what happens?
Yeah, I want to run the Army truck into the front of it and see the airbags go off.
We didn't take my dad with for this very reason, because I was like, hey, we're gonna go do this and this. He's like, why don't we just run it over? Why don't we just run it over? And I'm like, dude, we're not just gonna run over his truck.
Yeah, well,
that's why you're not allowed at the farm anymore. They said it.
I believe that.
No. No, they didn't say that, but they did tell us that, like, whatever you do, don't go back in that soft stuff. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going back there.
Oh, no.
Never again. Everyone online thrashed you. They said we should have dropped the air pressure in the tires. It would have been all right.
They weren't there. It was just fucking fun. I never seen.
No, that
that's a swamp.
If you just would have stopped when you originally got stuck, we'd have been all right. We'd be able to pull you out. But you put that thing on the frame.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, guys, this is a long way of saying, hey, we got some exhaust updates coming, right? You got something else in the works for this thing, but we're not gonna talk about that yet.
I've got it to a certain point. I like it a lot, and now it's kind of like I just want to do a little more. Willwood has just recently come out with, which is their electric e-brake, which you and I know that this car needs.
Yes. Just we didn't get that on video, but we were going down the road and all of a sudden the brake pedal stopped working. And more or less we had
throwing it into park doesn't stop it. It just goes click 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 click. So what we had to do was drive in somebody's, we looked for a hill in somebody's backyard. We drove up to their back door on a Sunday. It was interesting.
Yeah. You got something else crazy coming. You're going to do some electric e-brake, but right now, as this car sits, it's definitely the fastest car in the garage right now.
Yeah, we're working on it. I'd like to run Zeus against it. I tell you, I'd give it a run for its money if I can get some hook power.
Yeah, Zeus is a different animal, that's for sure. But nonetheless, this car is on the wild side compared to everything else we have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that there's, you could have more horsepower. I guess, well, whatever. But it is, you could do more, I guess. We are. So we're building the second motor for it.
That was the thing I wasn't going to tell you, but he let it out of the bag. So
get something a little more cubic inches and maybe a bigger blower and slow the blower down, and should even make it more friendly, street friendly, and give us even more horsepower.
What size blower are you going with?
I'm going to go probably to a 1271.
Wow. So 1471s are what they run on top fuel dragsters, right? Well, I was saying we're right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's what we got going on, guys. Like I said, over the next week or so, we might get some snow. We might not. We know the weathermen are terrible in our area, but we'll see what kind of progresses with the Mustang here, and we'll check back in. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, if you did enjoy, please just smash that like button. That's really important for us. Lets us know what you guys enjoy watching, and it helps the channel grow. Which, when the channel grows, we can do crazier stuff.
Right.
Right?
Right.